Taotronics makes fantastic budget headphones, so if you don't want to break the bank, you might want to consider looking at the Soundsurge 46. The inspiration for today's video came from watching one of Unbox Therapy's new videos, and Lou was reviewing the new Microsoft noise cancelling headphones, and they look amazing. They look fantastic. They also look like $250, and he was comparing them to the Sony models, which are $350. Now, I don't know how you roll. I don't know if you're a sound junkie and you just gotta have the best sound and the best. I don't know if you're that guy, but me personally, I'm not that guy. I just want it to sound good, and I want it to have some quality level to it, so I'm not buying junk. And so not recently, it was a while ago now, but I picked up the Soundsurge 46 noise canceling headphones. I believe there's a newer model of them out, which is the Soundsurge 55, I believe there are. And they're kind of the next version of these, but the reason I'm going to talk about these right now is because they are at a great price. You can get these right now on Amazon for $80, and there is also an online coupon, so you're literally able to get these right now for $70. The big question though is, well, are they good at $70? I have been unbelievably impressed, let me tell you. First thing I want to talk about is why I chose these ones over some of the competitors. Companies like MPOW also released a Bluetooth noise cancelling headphone at a discount price at that entry level, and I picked these ones because of this hard shell case. I know I'm going to be throwing these in my bag if I'm going on a trip, I'm on transit or something like that. They're going in my bag, and I just do not trust budget headphones in my bag with no case. That is a disaster waiting to happen, so I picked up this because of the hard case. Another thing that I picked these up for is that I'm familiar with Taotronics. I have their earbuds. You can take a look at my review of those earbuds up here, and I was very impressed with the sound quality in them. I was actually pretty blown away, so I figured why don't we stick to the same brand and see what they offer with something a little bit more robust in the noise cancelling headphones. Should we open these things? Okay, let's open them up. Very, very simple case. Opens up. It comes with the airplane adapter, which is kind of cool. If you're on a plane, you're taking planes all the time, maybe you need that airplane adapter. And it also has the analog traditional headphone jack to it. If your phone even has a headphone jack still, it probably doesn't. But they offer it, which is nice. Last thing I need is another one of these cords though, however. I got like 8 billion of these cords. It also has this little mesh pouch here that you put them in. And I don't know, I felt like they could have saved space. Like, I don't know what to put in here. It's like too big for this bag and it just falls out all the time, but I digress. It's not that important. Let's get to the main meat and the potatoes of this thing right here. Let's talk about these Taotronics headphones. First of all, not junk, very rugged, nice and flexible. A lot of really great things to be said about the design of these headphones. They're not obviously real leather, it's like a pleather, but they've got nice padding on the top here for the top of your head, and the ear cups are very spongy and delicious. I think they have a memory foam in them. There's another pair of Taotronics headphones, noise cancelling, that are a little more streamlined than this, but they don't have that same level of cushy plushness on the ears. And I know if you're wearing something like this for a long period of time, comfort is ideal, and these things are like little pillows for my ear. They are fantastic and snug, right? It's like snug on my head, but it's not pushing too hard, and they're not loose that they're gonna fall off. I can also wear them over a hat, which is really nice. So That is fantastic. And I'll also add, because of the plushiness of the ear cups, it actually has some very low level noise cancellation right out the gate. Just because of the design and how thick these ear cups are, it actually cancels out a little bit of noise right off the top, which is cool. What I will say about the fabric that they are, it's like a pleather. It's not the most breathable. So if you're wearing these for hours and hours and hours at a time, you're gonna notice they get a little warm. I wouldn't say that it's a ridiculous amount, but I probably wouldn't be wearing these in the gym because, you know, that sweatiness and that warmth, it's probably gonna get a little uncomfortable. But if you're on a trip and you're on transit or something like that, definitely doable, and they will feel comfortable on your head for a long period of time. So that's a little bit about the build. They've got a round design to it, very similar to the Microsoft headphones. Same kind of look to them, maybe just a little clunkier, but hey, they are a whole lot cheaper. Let's talk a little bit about the noise cancellation, just very briefly. It is a one-button noise cancellation. You just flick the switch, light goes on, noise cancellation kicks in. Any sort of low droning sound is gone in these headphones. They don't cut out a lot of the high frequencies, but a lot of even high-end noise canceling headphones don't really do very well on those high frequencies either. So although the high-end frequencies don't really disappear, when you're actually listening to music, the music drowns out some of those higher frequencies. So they're not 100% noise canceling by any means, but a lot of the sort of droning sound that just can be kind of annoying to listen to, you know, if you're in a coffee shop and the coffee machine's going and that kind of stuff, it's just, it muffles a lot of that irritating sound really well, especially if you're listening to music. A lot of the outside sound just vanishes. So I've been very, very impressed with the noise cancellation on them. Another reason I chose these ones over maybe some cheaper Taotronics models is I had heard that when the noise cancellation on these are activated, they actually sound better, whereas some of the other Taotronics, you activate the noise cancellation and they actually sound a little worse. So I figured I'm gonna have noise cancellation on more than not, so I probably want the sound to be better when noise cancellation is on. Another reason why I chose these ones over some of the other Taotronics models. It has traditional clicky buttons. There's one for power, volume, up and down. Something to keep in mind too as well with the noise cancellation is when you turn it on, make sure to turn it off, because even though the headphones are off, the noise cancellation will stay on if you keep it on, and it will just drain your battery. Something I forget from time to time. Again, with higher end models, things like that, you probably don't have to worry about, but to some degree you get what you pay for here. So also what I'll talk about is the microphone on them. The earbuds that I have from Taotronics, the microphone is poops. The microphone on these is a lot clearer and a lot nicer, and I don't get complaints from other people talking to me on the other end of the phone call. So there is that. Sound. Oh, the sound on these things is quite superb. It is a very balanced sound. If you like Bose, for example, nice clean audio in all ranges, this is exactly what Taotronics delivers. A nice, clean, even sound. And with these noise canceling headphones, because the drivers on them are a little bigger, they do have a little bit more robustness to it. The bass is a little thicker and fuller, and so obviously the sound quality is much nicer on these than with the simple earbuds. I get very engrossed in the sound when I'm listening to these. I enjoy my music more. It's fantastic. So for any of you that are sound junkies out there, don't get it twisted. You can get some really great sound with some discount priced or lower end headphones that still sound great. And I think that's just due to modern technology. Isn't it awesome? You can spend a reasonable amount of money and just get very, very high quality. Now, obviously, they're not going to be able to compete with some of the higher end models, $250, $350 headphones. I hope they sound better than this. They should. But for all things considered, this is a very nice sounding headphone. Well, since we're talking about technology here, 5 minute, they have quick charging, 5-minute charge, 2 hours of playback. Wow. 30 hours total playback. So I love that they, maybe they cut some corners on some of the build quality, not having real leather and things like that. You know, maybe they cut some with some of the switches on it, you know, traditional analog switches, but they did not skimp on the thing that most people find important, which is, do they last for a long time? I don't want to charge these all the time. I want them to go and go and go and go, and these do that. 30 hours of playback time, and if you're in a pinch, charge them for 5 minutes and you get another 2 hours. Very impressive pair of headphones. What else can I tell you here? There's a newer model of these. The newer model is $120 right now on Amazon. These right now, I think I said earlier, are going for $79.99, but there is a coupon as of right now to get these for $69.99. So you might want the newer model. The newer model has 3 modes of the noise cancellation. This only has 1. The newer ones, you can change the level of noise cancellation. For some people, that is important. But other than that, I think a lot of the stats are very similar. So at the price, if you're like me and you just kind of want noise canceling headphones, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. These are the ones to go with right here. Soundsurge 46 by Taotronics. Hey, check them out. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching the Prinsloo vlog. I'm gonna catch you on the next one, yeah? Peace.